How's everybody doing? Gotta spruce up the hair. Very important. Very, very important. Hey, Koji. Oh, I'm throwing things. Gotta put the fun guys back on there. How are you? Hey, Luan. I am doing fine. How are you doing? Yo. How's it going? Ah, it's going pretty good. How's it going over here? TikTok. We got YouTube going. We got TikTok going. Oh, I said I would learn more Winter Wind. We'll learn more Winter Wind. How about that? Let's see. My music teacher taught me some weird blues chords I have never heard of. Ooh, that sounds fun. Howdy, Mr. Monroe. Hey, Melonhead. Is your TikTok username the same? No, it's not. It is, what is my TikTok username? Robmon2? No, Robert Monroe 80. Robert Monroe 80 is what it is. Now I'm curious. What are these weird blues chords? Yeah, the only big difference between YouTube and TikTok with what I do, well, first of all, there's a different camera angle with streaming right now. But then, yeah, we're working on Winter Wind right now. We'll work on it together. The other big difference is TikTok, I try more experimental stuff. Can you play anything from Nier? Sure, throw something out, Jay. Where are you from? I'm from Georgia. Awesome. Midwest. My YouTube is, for I don't know what reason, lagging. Let me know if anybody else is experiencing that. Sometimes I have to restart the streams because YouTube just does not want to behave. Throw something out from Nier and I'll play it. Hey, Leo. All right, so let's throw on metronome. We'll throw this on nice and slow. So we get, let's see. There we go. Yada-da-da. Hey, Jamie. Yeah, Chopin enthusiast. We'll definitely reach. Yes, it is the wind from winter. Ah, that one. That's the one that I keep messing up on. Very, very over and over again the same thing, which makes it not that hard. Would I beatbox? No, I wouldn't beatbox, but I can do piano beatboxing basically. Here, this is a hilarious thing, but it's pretty fun. Here, just so you can actually see what I'm doing. first time ever in the history of the world anyone's gone from Winter Wind to Still Dre with a split keyboard. Hold on. Hey, Tay Davis. All right, let's do a little more practicing on this. We're going to get a little bit better. Thank you for liking. Liking the live on all platforms really, 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 really helps. D, F sharp. Yes, it is a Snoop song. That's why. D, F sharp. One of them was like D, F sharp, and the last one went like A, B. Yo, it's Luan. Oh, hey, MTB boy. Thank you. Hey, Luan. Popping all over the place. I love it. That pattern is a little annoying on that. Can you play a song of the ancients from near? Sure. That's perfect. What kind of Dr. Pepper is that? It is Diet Dr. Pepper. All right. Yeah, I want to do, hold on. Let me do one more pass of this Winter Wind to get it down. There we go. Do you have zero sugar? Do you have zero sugar zero sugar Dr. Pepper, or just none of the diets? Okay. I wonder if that's an aspartame thing. Make sure you guys are liking the live on especially YouTube. I've noticed, even though we have 2,000 viewers over the course of the lives, we have like 30 likes. So liking really does help. Unlike when I post a short, you don't have to like the shorts. You don't. You don't have to like the shorts, and you don't have to like the shorts. But on the lives, it does really help. Ash Dabash, hey, how's it going? He definitely should get. Oh, you're all good. All right, we'll play a little bit more of this. This is a nice song. Passacaglia? Sure. Bliss by Muse? Sure, absolutely. Passacaglia, Bliss, Muse. All right, let's do some, we'll do Passacaglia first. Chopin enthusiast, one of my friends' last name is Pepper and he might get a doctorate just for the means. I think that would be fantastic. No way, I think you misunderstood. It went like D, F sharp A, okay. Then D, F sharp B. Oh, something like this. And then you could go down here. RTBM, can you play any Animens R? Sure. KB Player just followed the stream. Thank you. Thanks for following on TikTok. That's great. Yeah, it's the first one of 3 because then you have the 4 chord and you have the 5 chord. Now it makes perfect sense. Sure, we can play some Animens arrangements. What do you have in mind? I just played. Jay, what are you talking about? Is that not Song of the Ancients? I was just playing it for you. Is that the wrong Song of the Ancients near? Near song? Yeah, I literally played it for you, Jay. I don't know what you're saying. Good day. Perfect time to start the stream? Well, we'll see. We may be able to keep this time period, but we'll see. You tried, but you gave up? I didn't give up. I got a million different requests, bud. Chill out. I'm not going to sit here and play the same song for like 5 minutes because then everyone will leave because, again, I mean, my attention span as well. It's the same 4 chords the whole time, which almost all of these are, to be honest. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Yo, Ruan. I'm just figuring out how I want to play this. I don't care, Ruan. You can do whatever you want. Oh, Fortuna. That'd be hilarious. It's all good. Oh, you're fine, Jay. What is it? No game, no life. Nice. That's nice, sweetie. There you go. Chopin, Opus 25, number 9. Sure. Which one is number 9? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Oh, G flat major. Can you play Love Someone? Hey, Aeon. And then we got Aman. Ash to Bash said, yeah. No game, no life. Sure. Opus. Wow, why is everybody's etude-ing it up? We'll do some etudes, but we'll mix it in with others. What does your highest level of energy playing sound like? Maybe we'll do Rushy in a little bit and we'll just make it ridiculous. How about that? Let's get up to like 80 people and then do Rushy. How about that? Somebody be watching. I need to learn how the same chords on guitar next week. That's easy. That's easy. So on guitar, you're doing that. You just need that. You just need that power chord shape. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think the revolutionary etude is maybe the most interesting. Yes, the revolutionary etude I think is the consistent one. Let's see. You need a little boring in life to appreciate the exciting in life. Yes, that's true. Okay. I want to answer this question, and then we'll do some more requests. Got any tips for transitioning into harder repertoire? Yes, I actually do. The thing to be aware of, can you call yourself a real Chopin enthusiast? Yes, you can, because here's the deal. If you're not critical of the people you love, do you really even love them? Let's be honest. Okay, so Jammer Lammer, let's talk about how to transition to harder music. The first thing that I would say is it's an expectational problem. What tends to happen is you're cruising along. Maybe you played stuff like, right? And you're like, this is easy. You played a little bit of this. And then you hit, and you're doing something a bit harder, right? You're like, and you start to run into a brick wall because it's way, way harder than what you're used to. What you want to do is you want to first be patient with yourself. And the way that you're patient with yourself is you go, I can give myself extra grace and give myself extra time. So for example, this Chopin Etude Opus 25, number 9. If I was going to in serious learn this, right? We're going to go through that. Oh yeah, we'll do Fly Me to the Moon. If I was going to, in earnest, try to practice this, I would not shoot to do like 12 measures or 16 measures. But if I was playing some Mozart, I may be shooting for doing some like 12 or 16 measures. What are some good beginner songs if you're trying to learn piano? It depends on what you're interested in. And I know those type of answers are really annoying, but it's just true. If you are interested in learning like pop, you could actually learn a lot of the K-pop Demon Hunter songs. Welcome to California. We can do Hotel California, that's fine. Fly Me to the Moon, we'll get into that. So yeah, I would say it really is about deciding what you're really interested in. In terms of classical, I love the Bach inventions are incredible. Okay, back to Chopin. So what we would do is we would set victory to just literally one part of this. Calculated BS. I will get to it, but give me 2 seconds. I can't just go from a million different things. I feel seasoned. If 28 years of playing piano make you seasoned, then yeah. That's okay, Jay. Then you may want to have like a learning book or something, like a lesson book. Like you can do either easy classical songs, or you could do like a fundamentals book. There's an adult beginner book called Piano Something or Other, and it's by Faber. And then you can go from there. Okay, all right, 2 seconds. No, you can't be a mod just because, sorry. So, back to Jammer Lammer. We're gonna go just on this part right here, over and over again. And then we'll get both the left hand in there. And then we'll we'll get this next measure, right? And then we will basically go through that over and over and over again. Over and 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 over again. And that's how we end up learning these harder songs. I don't know if that's exactly what we were hoping for, Jammer Lammer, but that's a good thing to do. But my fundamentals are pretty garbage. You need a good scale book. Okay, what are a good fundamental book to buy if you want to learn the piano? I would say get yourself a good scale book. There's, again, just type in scale book Amazon. You'll get plenty there. And then get yourself a good scale book. And then, again, Bach inventions are really, really good. But one of these questions, I get a really good answer. Love it. Thank you, Jammer Lammer. That's the whole point. Ooh, about to finish number 4. Okay, literally, my teacher who is from Russia, how much music theory do you need to learn? As much as you're willing to learn. You will be better for it. Any music theory you learn. We're up to 58. We need to get higher. And then we'll get to Rush E. Invite your friends and we'll play Rush E. I totally don't agree with that idea, Panopticon guy. Here's the thing. How do you make Bach less boring? You actually know what he's trying to do. So you actually analyze. And, oh, it's so good. So the point I was going to make about my teacher from Russia, she would say that when you were getting to the point that you were really trying to get good at music on piano, they would give you the Bach two-part inventions, and they'd go, learn all of them by memory. Learn them all and memorize them. And that's when it clicked. I'm like, if you do that, you are going to be so, so good at music. But yes, I will definitely say, at the end of the day, actually play through some Bach and really listen to it and get that analysis on. Understand how that works. Yeah, we can play some stuff from Attack on Titan. We are going to get higher with the watch count, and then we'll do Rushy. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll do some Fly Me to the Moon, because somebody wants to hear that. It's so not obvious. I'm not going to lie. We're not listening to the same Bach. Oh, 71, we're almost there. Oh, it's not way too diatonic. You're not... Man, you and I, we're going to have a mortal disagreement on Bach. All right, keep inviting people. We're almost there. We'll do Rushy at 80. We're at 72. We're at 78 now. My voice is a bit choppy. Oh no. Are we having issues? Bluey theme song? What? Something like that. First of all, Jay, to answer your question that you had from earlier, get yourself a teacher. If you have anybody, it's choppy. Okay, all right. Choppy in, nice. Get yourself a teacher. Teacher really helps. Somebody tell me if we hit 80, I'm gonna play some more music. But get yourself a teacher. If you can't get yourself a teacher, you can do a little bit. I know, teachers are super expensive. So if you can't afford it, you don't have time, yes, a teacher is totally worth it. But be sensitive. If they are not helping you out, then get somebody else. Like, you don't have to be stuck just because you're like, they're the teacher. No. They need to fit what you're doing. Je te laisserai. We can pull that up. Mephisto Waltz, number 1. Yeah, exactly. Merry-go-round of life. Yeah, we can rickroll people. We can rickroll people. That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. People have good taste in here. I know. It's mainly because they've been hanging out with me. And did you like that? Not even very hidden compliment to myself. Did I watch Whiplash? No. I did not ever watch the Whiplash. For only 2 years? Well. All right. Here's Je te laisserai. What if you want to teach yourself? Set very specific goals and know exactly what you're going for. And honestly, I think AI would actually help a lot with that. I really don't like movies about jazz because they're all kind of garbage. And the actual history of real jazz is way more interesting than the movies. But I'm also that stick in the mud that didn't even enjoy Amelie. Or not Amelie, Amadeus. Not Amelie was a good movie. But enjoy the movies you like. Hey, Vlad the Lad. Hey, Florida Monkey. All right, we'll keep going through. When did I learn to play it that fluently? I don't know. Are you saying I'm playing it better now? I'm probably just not caring. It's always good until someone says, "Bet you can play." We're gonna play Rushy. We're just gonna get to 80. That's what we're gonna do. 80 people watching live, and then we'll do Rushy. So invite people so that we can tell people there's a crazy person playing piano. What should a new piano player focus on? You should focus on scales and then playing fun songs that you enjoy. That's literally what you should do. Of course. I see river flows in you. Don't worry, we'll do it. No need to spam. Thanks for the follow, Reynaz Halim. Thank you, Cairo. All right. Can I play Interstellar? Yeah, we can. Do I take requests? Sure. We're just messing around with stuff. Yeah, we'll do helping us out a lot for free. You're amazing, dude. Thank you so much, Avian. Avian Accords. Yeah, we enjoy helping the people. Golden E third movement. We could look into that. Yeah, we'll do it. I have nothing. Wow, Blue Blix. Betty by AJR. We could maybe do that. Undertale, whatever you want to hit play, whatever you want to hear. The truth is I can play any song you want to hear. Vexations 840 times in a row, yes. Oh yeah, we hit 6K, awesome. We got 16.9 watching too. D-Dog asks, "You're so talented, you inspire me to get better at playing." Oh, that's not a question. Oh, thank you. Play Little Do You Know? Sure. When we hit 7K, sooner than you think. I'll have a better idea later today. I do not have perfect pitch. We can do that. Little do you know. Betty by AJR. Let's see, what else are we doing here? I'll see you later, Chopin enthusiast. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Don't Stop Believing? We can do Don't Stop Believing. There you go. All right, let's do all sorts of stuff. Can you read this message? You might be banned. No, you're not banned. Bluey, let's go. Of course. Me Too Drones. Merry-Go-Round of Life, we already did. Please play Eminem. Yeah, I got Lil Do You Know pulled up. Well, let's do some of these that people asked a while ago that I've just been messing around with different things on. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Twilight, please. No game, no live. Ave Maria. Do you know I'm still haunted by the little did you know I'm trying to fix myself piece by Final Duet. We can look at Final Duet. God of War theme, sure. Hey, Studio Monroe. Liszt Paganini Etude number 6. Look at that. Would you rather never play piano again or have to restart your whole music career, not just piano? Are you saying like I have all the skills that I have, I just need to restart my music career? Because that's pretty straightforward. I just restart my music career. That's a piece of cake. All right, Betty AJR. Here's a little bit of Betty AJR. There's a little bit of Betty. Keep it up. We're going to keep going on. Nothing. You don't have any skills. You're like a 5-year-old. I'm still confused. I'm still a little confused by your question. So try to rephrase it. God of War theme music. I've been saying it the whole time. I've been saying God of War theme music the entire time. It's okay. We will survive. I'm not gonna lie. It will be okay. Have I ever done some forehands before? Yes, of course. What piano player has not done forehands? Are you talking about with another person or by yourself but trying to do forehands? Because the answer is both. Der Doppelganger? Sure. Okay. All right, here we go. Now I'm reading this a little bit. Some of these songs, if I've never ever heard them before, which is most of them. Let's see. Avengers theme. Where are we at? We dropped off a cliff. We didn't ever get up to 80. Four hands in jazz. Like, again, improvising with a second person. Yeah, I mean, I've done that before. Battle against the true hero? Sure. Let's see. Listed grown a third hand by age 21. Very true. Most people don't know that. National anthem. We can do the national anthem. Feeling a little patriotic. You got to go. See you later, Bert. In ragtime? Sure. I mean, it's just notes. All right. Okay, I want to read this question and actually answer it now. Would you rather forget everything you've learned about music and done with your music career, or keep the skills and career but you can never play the piano ever again? Actually, that one is really straightforward to me. At this point in my life, I would way more prefer to never play the piano again. Because if I'm okay with being able to play other instruments, if I can play other instruments, then we're totally fine. Hey, Liam, how's it going? But yeah, that's totally fine. Play Let Down. Skinny Fish saying play Let Down. Please do some funk tune in piano. That's like some weird. I was watching a video on what funk is because you guys always bring it up. Here, let's listen. Top funk. Paso Bim Solto. Again, this is not actually a request stream. You do know that. I will play requests, but I'll just do whatever I want. So if it's interesting, I'll do it. Yeah, I want to do some more classical. After this, we'll do some more classical. If I couldn't play any instruments, Karen, I would totally do, if I couldn't do any instruments, I would 100% do the first option and just forget everything and redo it. That's totally true. You're actually doing your schoolwork right now? Good. Chopin First Ballade. Ooh, pictures of an exhibition. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I love Emerson, Lake and Palmer. One of my favorite. Shape of You. We could possibly do it. Paso Bim Solto. Maybe. We will see. Yes. Opus 10, number 9. Blue Danube. Der Doppelganger. We'll get to stuff. Don't worry, everybody. We will get to some stuff. We'll try this Liszt etude. Wind of Change just likes seeing me sweat. I should pick one list etude to actually learn. Oh, this one. And then we got this. Let's see here. This part's not actually hard. You just actually need to know the notes, which I don't. All right, the variation. I want to check out some of these variations. So it'd be. There you go. That's crazy. The coda, yeah, oh, I know. Absolutely. No, as it goes on, it gets very difficult. Well, Roland is it's an FP90. FP90. It's really, really nice. No, you're totally true. And I need to work on some of this stuff. It's just so much time. There's only so much time in the world. Tornado Souls, Halo theme, sure. Let's look at some of this. Rookie. Ta 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 ta. Okay. Let it down. Or let down? Let's see. Is that the name of it? Let down? Oh, Tom York? No, I don't mind sweating a little bit. I don't mind sweating a little bit. We just have to go back and forth. Otherwise, we're going to lose people. I like to do a mixture. And again, a big part of the stream, and I'll try to say this almost every time, sweatless. We don't need sweatless. Now I feel embarrassed. Everybody's like, oh, we need some easy stuff. Yes. Here's the thing. Facebook, our stock, it was a little in trouble. And so we decided to diversify. And we thought, you know what? If we start live streaming and we get a good following up, maybe the donations can kind of build in some of that income that we may lack because we're not quite as good as some of the others on the AI front. Gaspard de la Nuit. Yeah, it's just, I know, it's so easy. It's so easy. Good old. gonna look up some of this stuff. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's day going? I know you want to make it a Fur Elise. I know everybody wants to just play Fur Elise. That's the truth. If you played Pirates Dead Man's Chest, we did a little bit of letdown. We didn't go crazy. It's not hard. It's not that hard. I know. You know, any list transcription is probably not that hard. Didn't even glance at the piano? You don't glance at the piano when you're sight reading. Come on. Here you go. Here's another one. I won't look at the piano once. How about that? I hope to get a reaction from some specific chatter, though, on this one. Where am I from? Midwest area. Un sospiro. It's live. Don't worry, think great. We may get into that. Do I play anime songs? I play whatever you want to hear. I put out a challenge earlier. I may lament at the end and play Rushy no matter what. But thanks, smash that. No problem, Siddhart. You just gotta be patient. La Campanella, Transcendental Etude. There's a lot of them. Your channel to many if you play Interstellar. I already played it. We could do a little bit of it. We got to do something interesting with it. What anime do you want, Henko? Or are you saying you're happy that there's no anime? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the reason why I can read the chat, read the score, not look at my hands. I don't ever have to look at my hands if I don't want to. And also, I know how to play by ear, improvise, and read music. If you can do all three, you can do a lot. Amul is goated. Which one? 5 big booms. Boom, boom, boom. Should we play a transcription of the boom song? Ding Chak, that, I don't know if I should say that out loud. Okay, it looks like it is actually a song. The rain, formerly known as Purple Rain. Purple Rain! I'm just kidding. Way song. Search on YouTube. Yeah, you're just saying the same thing over and over and over again. You don't have to do that. It's an Indian YouTuber. I'm not going to like randomly pull up a whole YouTube channel and do it. You can sight read slowly with 2 hands for classical, but no glancing is very difficult. For Elise, you have no idea how playing by ear works. We could go into that. We'll do Russia Life. All right, I'll look up Russia Life and then we'll do some of this other stuff. Akari from JJK. You don't have to be spamming away, by the way. You don't have to spam away. 5-minute break? For what? What you drinking? I am drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Meme. I saw that I should check the meme channel. I remember the first time I learned... Oh, how Robert looks at you when you want to play River. That's hilarious. That's a great meme. I love it. Okay, you guys are making good memes. Over. Hey, go on the Discord. If you want to have some fun. It's a good Discord. Lots of friendly people. All right, River of Life or whatever. Does your piano have a screen? It has a very tiny little thing here that has a little bit on it, which is nice. Rush of Life. Last of Us. We'll pull up Last of Us. Okay, all right. Sorry, I have Akari up. I have Unravel. We're gonna like do a little fast thing of a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, we can do Russia Life. That's totally doable. Last of Us. Where did I learn to play by ear? A little bit of teachers, but then a lot of other stuff. Okay, here we go. Here's Russia Life for everyone. Okay. Piano Tate's turn. All right, we'll cut it off there. Are you streaming every day? Hey, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy? Sure, Fumasayo. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the donation. Yes, W donation for sure. Let's see. Play Ravel, not Unravel. Ravel Concerto for Left Hand. Be interesting. Yeah, we're streaming every day. Good t-shirt? Yes, it is. That's mean but funny. Good, yeah. People with good attitudes. I like it. Yeah, real. Is it a real? Right? It looks like real in English. A real. I'm pretty sure. Hymnopede or Gymnopede. I always say Hymnopede. I gotta stop saying that. Play something from Undertale? Sure. Roland feels midway between a crappy digital and a cheap acoustic. Best digital I've tried though. That's a really fair statement. The FP90 is even better than probably what you played, unless you played an FP90. So the really high-end Rolands are really nice. Yeah, Gymnopede. Gymnopede. Which keyboard brand is best according to you? That's a really complicated question. I would say in terms of the gold standard, like you can't go wrong. If it's a Yamaha, it's probably okay. I'm not going to say that's the best, but I'm going to say it's a Yamaha. The most overrated is 100% the red ones. Why am I forgetting the name? Nord. Nord for sure. Yeah, that's going to feel like a garbage board, Nikita. The Roland, in terms of feel, on the high end, beats everything else. Everything else, for sure. Nikita, you just got to play a nice Roland, and I think you'll be won over. There are definitely other ones, but Marriage d'Amour, I'm not going to play the full one, but here's the thing. You can't do everything. On the low end, they have the same action. It's true. But then when you go up to the high end, where you get to this point, I'd show you, but I don't want to reach over the camera. It's actually wood on this. Oh yeah, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. I'm sorry, I haven't forgotten. I'm just a little distracted. We will pull up a transcription of that. But let me finish playing this Jujutsu Kaisen thing. Plays the E-I-E-I-O and Do cow sounds. Yes, the cow sounds are very important on a keyboard. You want the cow sounds and you want the do-dow. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. This is the really important one. Okay, all right. That was something. That was something. Yes. Let's see what's going on. I have an over 10-year playal, and my piano tuner says the materials that are used to make it are all exclusive in the current market. Absolutely. Overpaid $800 for a furniture version of FP10. Yeah, that's painful. Painful, Nikita. You'll learn. You'll learn from that, though. Stumble Guys theme, Ninja Gaming. Yeah, we can get into that. All right, hold on. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We're gonna do Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy now. A little bit of Tchaikovsky. I can play Indian songs. Throw out something. I'm not going to be looking up a bunch of stuff. I just need to actually know what I'm looking for. Of course, Ninja Gaming. People can tell you. Yep, we got Unravel pulled up. You once ordered a piano from Roland online, which had the picture of a full keyboard and only got a pedal. Ooh, that's painful. Yeah, Siddharth, that's not the way this is gonna go. I'm not gonna sit here looking for Indian songs. If you want to throw out something particular, that's fine. Tchaikovsky, Pas de Deux. We did a little bit of Akari already. We'll do Unravel. Gymnopédie, yes, we'll do. Here's a little bit of Last of Us. Do you remember that scam where people were selling graphics cards and they were just selling the picture of it? No, it was not before 90% of you was born. It was right after COVID. Right after COVID. I'm sure that scam's still going. Yeah, right after COVID, graphics cards went stupidly expensive. Don't tempt me with a good time. I think I may have to do that, but let's do Unravel. What is it? Man, this is really hard to read. Okay, there we go. Okay. I know it's supposed to go faster. This is painful to read. Here's the thing a lot of people I think mess up with writing transcriptions for this stuff. Renoir from Claire Obscure. Oh no, it's a song. It may be hard. Sure, we'll play it. 10th is your maximum. How far can you reach on the piano? I can reach a 12th. No, you don't have small hands. If you can reach a 10th, that's fine. Would you rather have your daily live streams have 20 viewers on UT? I don't even, on YouTube, wait. If your daily live streams have 500 plus viewers or 20 viewers on YouTube, you can only reach a month? That's a little confusing. Sonata number 29? Sure. Plants vs. Zombie theme? You can reach a year? That's right. No, your hands are not big. Avian chords, that would be where my cutoff would be. If you can reach greater than an octave, you have totally fine hands for piano. But an octave to a ninth as your maximum reach would be, I would say you would be considered to have small hands. But then reaching more than that, then that's probably in big hands. Well, so like a 10th is like kind of like the working man's hand size, if you will. Like you have fairly large hands, but it's big enough. But I have extremely large reach. And it's mostly because I have this weird flexibility like this. So anyway, let's do this Renoir piece that people are going, it's so hard. We're in 6/8. I don't know, guys. 6/8's a hard time signature. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that was in 4/4. Whoops. I played that in 3/4. Abuse the keys freely. That's a hilarious description. Amazing. Oh, thanks. Minecraft song? Sure. There's distortions in the mic. Why are you at 44 viewers? Because here's the deal. People don't want honesty. They do not, at least at first. I think we will get to much, much bigger numbers with consistency. But the honest truth is people do not want an honest presentation of what it actually looks to play the piano. They want a caricature. And that's what you get on the internet. Why am I losing viewers now? Because I just sat and I just played and I wasn't... this is why I don't play the whole song of things. Because, for example, this guy Dreamer SBG is probably not around anymore. Yeah, that was the first time I had ever played that, foolishly. Playing the piano is all about practice. It is, Nikita, but so we're self-selecting. This is why someone else said that the people are having like really good taste in here. It's because we're slowly self-selecting to people who actually genuinely care about music and playing. And the thing is, people want the facade. It's the same thing as Instagram, right? We already played Akari. Your mom's gonna beat you. That's terrible. It's true. Actually, Mark Zuckerberg. But okay, so here's the deal. I want to finish making this point, and then we'll do some more stuff. If I could fix the frequent distortions in my mic, I'd love to. It's a YouTube problem, unless it's just distorting, like it's too loud. I kind of yell sometimes, but again, it happens. I made Facebook. Yes, it's true. It's true. It was a little side project, but you know, you get bored in college. That's what happens, and then you drop out. Okay, so let me make this point real quickly. Instagram. What happens is people want this facade and view, and they want it to be basically about the look of something, but not the actual work. Because the actual work isn't sexy. The look is sexy. And so that's why people abuse steroids. That's why everything is cut and edited. And again, everything you hear are all the same things over and over again. Just like pseudo-intellectuals. You're absolutely right. Everybody wants to put on the facade of what looks good. And then people are really just trying to buy into that. And what happens is there's enough people in the world that facade can really do that. What did you just show up to? I know. We're getting into intellectual things because everybody's going like, what happened? Because we were higher and then we dropped down because I just played a whole piece because it was an interesting sight reading challenge to me. It was just a piece I'd never played before. And so everybody was freaking out. But game music, Eyes on Me. Well, perfect. You play on a $10 keyboard? Good for you. Piano Sonata in A, K331. We can do some Mozart. It takes time. It generally takes time. Does this start with, or do you want Ronda alla Turca? It takes time, Nikita. Your skills are remarkable. Ever went on a gig? All the time. All the time, brother. Done a ton of gigs in my life. Renaming to Robbie Bobby Marcus Zuckerbergus. Kai Katan. Do you want just Ronda alla Turca, or do you want the whole kit and caboodle? You hear distortions, but it's not major. Am I just yelling too much? I'm probably just yelling too much. I can put this a little lower. Alla Turca, sure. The rondo. No, it didn't hit its limit. It's just Liebstrom. It would solve world poverty. You're right. The Discord link. Here's the problem. Mobile YouTube hates links, but you can go on my YouTube page, hit subscribe while you're there, and then you can go from there. I think it has to do with a pop filter. Maybe. I'm not talking directly into the mic, so there's a tiny distortion with the P sound. Here's the problem. Liebstrom. We'll do the Liebstrom. What kind of request? No, there's no. Yeah, views always are changing. Yep, absolutely. Exactly, that is how it goes. Wind of change is 100% right. See you later. Bye. Great sounding keyboard, thank you. Whatever you want to hear. Whatever you want to hear. Why are you wearing a Bluey shirt? It's cause I got a billion kids and it was cheap. It turns out if you have low expectations, you can get things for the cheap. I have a lot of quality mics. The honest truth is, if I am not streaming on my phone and using a garbage mic, YouTube will totally penalize me and not give me any viewers. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I have 1 billion kids. I'm live on TikTok as well. Yes. Geshua by Inoa, Minecraft theme. Are you talking about this one? I should do some experimental streaming just to see if I get more views. Like, come watch me work. And then I'm literally just sitting there typing on the keyboard. That'd be good. Oh, I've got the news. Yeah, I was in a Steely Dan cover band for a while. What is your stream timing? We are trying to shoot for around like 8 to 10 or so. Robert Monroe 80 is the TikTok. Yeah, we can do the entertainer. Trying to shoot for 8 to 10 or 9 to 11, or 10 to 12 apparently. Stream with looped 433. I know. That would be great. No one knows, to be honest. That is also the case. Yeah, it is more consistent. Robert Mom and Wind of Change can say it is more consistent. You'll come regularly? Appreciate it. All right. I'm trying to master I've Got the News and other Asia tracks. Yeah. So hold on. This was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. How do you feel about this Robert guy claiming to be me? Hey, there's plenty of Zuck to go around. Falling down? Sure, we'll do that. Join the TikTok? Good, thank you. Hey, Falcon Pianist. Sweet. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, Steely Dan is incredible. If you haven't listened to Steely Dan Wind of Change, you should listen to them. They're crazy. Yeah, I know. The TikTok kind of cleared out. It's super random. It's all over the place. I made a bunch of funny AI videos, and I feel like you want? I'll do a little bit of La Campanella for you. I made some funny AI videos on TikTok, and I think they decided to punish me for it. Which is the whole thing I try to do on TikTok is weird stuff that I'm a little too scared to do on my other platforms. Do I have any pets? No, I just have 5 kids. Yeah, so I'm trying ones with other people's stuff, LS Go on the other ones, but I'm too scared to do that because I don't want to get in trouble of using that. But let's answer a couple more questions and then we'll play a little bit more and then I'll probably get out of here. What is my practice routine? You like your house key? That's terrifying. Oh, your house. Is Commander objectively the best MTG format? I've heard that. I haven't actually done it in the in-game key. We can do it in the in-game key. This is just somebody's transcription. Well, let's see, what would be? Yeah, I look like the Facebook CEO because I am. You need to log into your Facebook right now and you need to give me more of your information. Take a picture of your face, upload it, and say I am okay with Mr. Mark sharing this to everyone, okay? Do it right now. Where's my mind? Okay, all right. Hold on. I want to answer a couple questions, and then we'll do some more stuff. Play a couple more things. Is Commander objectively the best MTG format? Here's the funny thing. Even though I got a bunch of Commander decks, these are my later Magic the Gathering purchases that I never opened, and I have never actually played Commander because almost always I've casually played with just a couple buddies of mine, and so I've never had like 4 people to do a official like 2-headed dragon or whatever Commander thing. So, what's my favorite key? I don't have a favorite key. Can I play classical music all the time? Yes. What do I do for a living? I do all sorts of things. Up until about 2 years ago, all I did was play music for a living. And nowadays, I run my own business, and it's about social media consulting, basically. So making sure people actually know how to reach things, and that's really, again, that's my moonlighting gig, because ultimately it's just trying to run Facebook. So it's how it goes. If you don't know a song, can you play it still by looking it up or something? That is the trick, John Oldar. I don't know if you're new to the channel, but that is exactly what we do all the time. If I want to show you the secret sauce, here's the deal. I just use some sheet music if I don't know. Little stream? Okay. You want this? That's not the song you were wondering? I don't know. The comments are next to the sheet. That makes sense? Yes. It took me a while to figure that out. Earn my subscription because this stream seems hard. Thank you. Appreciate it, John Oldar. Arya math. Ah! Yes, we can do a little Arya math. Idea 10? Sure. We'll pull up idea 10. Okay, Ascension to Heaven. Hold on, we'll grab that. Nine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. All right. We need an answer today. Okay. All right. What happens once you end a live stream? I end up having to do all the work that I have to do. Like, so to pay my bills, I make over 100 videos a month, something like that. Thankfully, it's from content that's already been shot, but yes, I have to edit together about over 100 videos a month. So that's a lot of what happens. Otherwise, it's dealing with children and helping them exist, make sense of this crazy world, things of that nature. Here's a little Ascension. This is a horribly written chart, but we're going to do it anyway. This is a very interesting piece. Yes, yes, we'll do I Was Alone at the end. All right, that's about all I can read because that thing is an eyesore. I'm not gonna lie for Ascension to Heaven. I heard you talking about Commander. I play Commander all the time, just in a 2 or 3 player game. Oh, cool. We can do the Serenade. We got to get a little more classical music in here. Which is the biggest performance you been playing on? Like, are you talking about how many people? Because I played for thousands at once. No. If we get to 10,000, you got to play Golden. Which Golden? Are you talking about Golden? Yes, absolutely, MTB boy. I will totally play Golden. Golden from... Okay, hold on. We're looking at this. Hey, KSA. Piano grade 3. Let's see if I can see the piece that you're looking for. Let's see if I can find this piece that you're hoping for here. All blues. I'm looking. Little Stream. Okay. I found who it's by, which will help. I don't know if I can see it. We tried making up some funk down the road. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to play this Little Stream piece that you want. Maybe. Wait, hold on. It looks like it's letting me find it. How do you deal with stage fright? Okay, I will talk about that while I'm looking for this. Wait, Angry Birds theme. Why is that in here? Is that part of this? Is there an Angry Birds theme in this? Weird. I honestly, the way that I deal with stage fright is 2 ways. The first is I 100%, yeah, we'll do Aria Math now. Sorry, I can't find this Little Stream thing. It's in the same book as Angry Birds. Yeah, I can't find it right now. We'll do it later. Okay, so stage fright. Here's the thing about stage fright. The first thing that I'll say is it's a huge genetic variance. I do not have a huge amount of stage fright. I never have. I've always been that person that just is totally fine with just paying attention and just looking and just really focusing on something and just playing it and not giving a rip. But I will say preparation is huge and then practice is huge. So, and then also just the mentality you have. Are you worried about people? Because if you're worried about the people judging you and about them not liking what you're doing, then you're always going to be a little paranoid about playing in front of people. But you don't have to be. So, anyway. he's not an AI. What do you mean he's drifting away? I don't know exactly what he's saying. I think he means I lose my train of thought because I try to do too much at the same time. What's up, KSA Warzone? Good to see you again. All the time when to change. Antiperspirant creams if you're performing and nervous? Interesting. Yeah. Again, I've never really used anything like that, but if it helps you, go for it. Wow, MTV Boy is doing crazy work on the TikTok. Bob Bacon, I love that name. Yeah, I've never actually sweated that much when I perform. I used to not sweat that much ever, and then I started running a lot, and that changed things because now I just sweat a ton. You know of any good pianists that smoke the Zaza? I know a ton of musicians that smoke the Zaza all the time. So many musicians are lighting up all the time. It's so much that it's like it's almost a meme. But I've never been into it. Never been into it. Reality by Dan Salvato. All right, we'll do this. Your Reality by Dan Salvato. Prodigal by Josiah Queen, sure. Oh yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna do I Was Alone, don't worry. Is there any way to play two hands fast? Yes. Is it comfortable to play with a watch on? Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Do I play blues? Of course I do. Blues is the best. We're gonna do a little bit of these. And then we'll do a little bit of I Was Alone. All right, see you later, Ellis. Go. All right, sounds good. Yeah, and I'm gonna answer them. We started, we're having a dialogue. We're talking here, we're going back and forth. There is a way to play two hands fast. You sure? Yes, we're gonna talk about it. And just to drive you more crazy, we're gonna play one more song before you talk about it. Yes, make sure you like the stream, it does really help. We played it already, Pirates of the Caribbean, but we'll... Vuk, I would totally not mind playing a whole Chopin etude. It's just a matter of logistics in terms of what people are interested in. But we can slowly but surely work on things. We can slowly work on things together. Absolutely. Okay. What I want to do is I want to answer this two-hand fast question. And then I want to play a little bit of blues. And then I want to do I Was Alone. And then I may just need to reward MTB Boy because he said he'd get to 10K TikTok likes, and he's single-handedly got me up to 7.7K. Chopin said, okay. That's hilarious. Okay, playing fast with two hands. Here's the deal. When you're playing fast with two hands, what you're really trying to do is I would first be thinking about the scales, and I would be thinking about practicing them so your hands can go together, right? Staying relaxed, making sure that your hand is staying in a neutral position. A lot of times what people do is they twist their hand a lot, right? They're twisting their hand a lot. That really makes it harder to be able to play through different things. Opus 10, number 12? Okay, sure. We can do some Opus 10, number 12, sure. That twisting and getting in a compromised position is going to cause issues. Now, that's what I would say. Opus 33, you want some Rachmaninoff? Is that what you're saying? How to finger for left-hand scales? Look that up on the internet. Just look it up on the internet. Maybe I'll make a video about it, but look it up on the internet. Now, that's not the only piece of the puzzle, though. Let me talk to you about one specific idea. Which Chopin Nocturne, Nikita? And we could play through it. When you're playing with both hands, what you have to understand is you have to stay relaxed and be listening. Relaxed and listening. So like something I used to practice a lot to play faster is Passion Dance. And then stuff like that. Now, the way you get there, you practice scales really, really slowly. You work on the hands together. But then when you go to do it, you just have to relax and breathe. Relax and breathe. And then just try it. A lot of people, what they really screw up on is they are always trying to make sure that you're playing exactly correct and that everything's working. But in many ways, it's about relaxing. Just let it go. Get a book of hand-in exercises. That's not my favorite. That's not my favorite way of doing it, to be honest. Oh, I know. I genuinely don't care because somebody's going to get benefit out of that. How long have I been playing? 28 years. Get a book of hand-in exercises. Yeah, as I just said, I'm not a huge fan of that. It definitely can work. If that fits your personality, go for it. Heller is a little more musical. That goes C sharp. What, this one? You can learn it from pieces 2 to be exactly. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Exactly. For sure. To me, my favorite is doing scales and then doing the pieces. I think scales and pieces is a good little thing. I just played a waltz. You're right. You're totally right. C sharp in the left hand. C sharp nocturne. Opus 64. Yeah, the one I played is Opus 64. Let's look up C sharp nocturne. Nocturne in C sharp minor. That sounds promising. Yep. After this, we'll do I Was Alone. Is it okay to make your own scales and exercises? I literally just made a video about it. It's called Practicing Like an RPG or something like that. I'm super, super into that concept. So it's not only okay, I would encourage you to do that. Is that the one? Just the triplet there? That's just 2 against 3. So 2 against 3, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right. Right? That's the trick with it. Yep, that's the trick. Same thing here. Together, right, left, together, right, left, right, together, right, left, right. Yep. And then this is not polyrhythms, it's just fast. So, Pirates of the Caribbean, we're not going to do that right now. I think I need to reward MTB Boy for his cooperation and help on TikTok. Is having a keyboard straight to your chest bad? Like the keyboard is like really, really high? Don't worry, we're going to do I Was Alone. Don't worry. Being lower than the keyboard is not awful. It's not ideal, but it's not awful. Being higher than the keyboard is bad, because when you bend the wrist like this, that really causes some bad stuff with carpal tunnel. But if we go like this, that's going to be a little bit easier. We got one today, P Nano. I'm not really pushing hard on super chats. I'm just trying to make people know this is a friendly place to hang out and chill. We're gonna do a little bit of Golden. We'll do a little bit of Original of Mine. I was alone before I left you. We were practicing Fantasy Impromptu earlier. Not earlier this stream, but earlier this week. It's fine. It's just practicing it. It's not that hard of a piece. Seems like long ago. I need to pull up the lyrics. I'm getting so distracted. When did I start my keyboard journey? Like 28 years ago. Seems so long ago. Life was one long rejection. Oh, I'm so glad I made your day. Like a kidney on the wrong side of town. When I didn't know you. 7. couldn't be more confused. Then you came around. Reality is you and me. Come close and show me your love. If I'm down, just wear your crown. Come close and show me your love. You liberate and celebrate. Everything I have is yours. My heart and soul, in you I'm full. Everything I have is yours. This is called I Was Alone. I wrote this 2 years ago now and is on Spotify and Apple Music as an EP called Dancing for You. Can't tolerate my ego. Keep moving, bro. Dude, I have been doing this so long and it has been my career for quite a while. It's been my career longer almost at this point than not. It wants to be alone. By rights, you should have left me. Such a head start. The funny thing is, at that time period, I thought I was behind. It's too hard to think about when you come close to me. It helps me to see the world all around. Reality is you and me. Come close and show me your love. If I'm down, just wear your crown. Come close and show me your love. You liberate and celebrate. Everything I have is yours. My heart and soul, in you I'm full. Everything I have is yours. What? What? You want golden hour? You guys are funny. You guys are so funny. I guess everyone compares themselves to somebody better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, a very tiny bit of golden hour, and then I gotta go. You're better at playing piano than doing schoolwork? Probably a sign. It may be. I would highly encourage you to keep working on your schoolwork, though. I know I can play. Yes, I can play Revolutionary Etude. Felipe, you can join the Discord. I can help you there. Otherwise, search for Robert Monroe Dancing for You. YouTube and TikTok. I will pull up the music for Revolutionary Etude just because I'm curious about where I am on that. I haven't played it in a while, the whole thing. So we're just going to play through it and see where we're at. Let's turn the page so we actually know where we are. Sorry, I got distracted. How was it? There we go. And then we got the more expressive part. That one's so weird because slightly the wrong distance. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. It's just arpeggios, exactly. It will turn the page when you get to the moment. It will happen. That's actually a really great. That would be very good. It's just arpeggios. What I used to say all the time, yeah, I gotta leave too. It's all good. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys. Yes, I used to say, one of my favorite things to say all the time was, it's just notes when anybody says, sorry, MZAX, you got to just subscribe so that you can come back because, yeah, we'll definitely do Death Note, but not right now. Everybody else, very much appreciate all of you guys. We already did Pirates of the Caribbean once. We got to go for now. So until next time, everybody, thank you so much. Peace out. We're going to keep on growing, keep on doing cool things. Peace out. Bye-bye. Take it easy.